Casselberry police clueless as to what led to murder-suicide that left 4 dead, chief says. This is reported by WESH from Orlando. Let's go to Casselberry, Florida. 4 people, including a child, are dead after a shooting in Seminole County Tuesday morning. According to Casselberry police, officers were called to 2333 Coawood Court around 7 a.m. after a man called 911 and said he had been shot. Upon arrival, officers found 4 people with gunshot wounds. Paramedics provided trauma care to the injured and transported at least 1 patient from the scene. Tragically, all 4 individuals succumbed to their injuries and are deceased, Casselberry police say in an update. Police believe one of the deceased killed the other 3 before turning the gun on himself. Casselberry Police Chief Larry D. Krantz said during a news conference Tuesday that it was initially difficult for responding officers to determine what unit in the condo complex the 911 call came from. He said officers used a battering ram to make entry. The suspect, an adult male, was discovered in the front room with a gunshot wound. The 3 victims were then found in the spare bedroom, 2 females and a 15-year-old boy. Medics took the juvenile to the hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. The suspect was taken to the hospital where he also died. We are clueless as to why this incident happened. We don't have a history of violence with these individuals, Krantz said. We just don't have an understanding as to why this happened. He said it is very troubling that investigators cannot determine what motivated the murder-suicide. He said that all indicators point to this having been a loving family. Officials identified the victims as the wife, mother-in-law, and stepson of the gunman. Krantz said the suspect was from Cuba and had been in the country for 15 years. Krantz confirmed that on June 9th, officers responded to the home because the wife had heard a rumor that the suspect had obtained a firearm, but she said she had not even seen the firearm or been threatened. He said there were unreported incidents of domestic violence, but nothing formally reported to the police. Krantz said the suspect recently purchased the firearm this month, and there is rumor that he bought the gun because he wanted it for protection in the light of recent school shootings. Oh my God. If you are in a relationship that includes domestic violence, report them, he said. So once again, America is the embarrassment of the entire world. We allow people to get guns, to murder their families, murder other civilians, murder innocent people. This is just sad and embarrassing. And yes, in every country, in every society, there are crazy people who will end up killing their entire family, right? But in America, we see this happen way too often because it's way too easy to get guns to do these sorts of crimes. This should not have happened. And number one, rest in peace to all of the people who were killed in this tragic accident, especially to the child. Another life lost to a senseless culture, a society that does not value other citizens. If this guy wanted to do this in Cuba, it would have been very hard because Cuba has almost no guns, right? If he wanted to kill his family, he would have had to grab a knife to do it or something like that. But in America, we make it way too easy to cancel each other. This is why I will probably never return to America again. If anybody wants to talk shit about me in the comments, go ahead. I don't care. I've left it. You guys can enjoy this murderous death cult society that you have created. Thank you for watching.